first question, what was your first thought when you found out I was pregnant? Today I'm going to be interviewing my husband. I want to interview him and ask him questions about his experience while I was pregnant, during delivery and postpartum period. Yeah.
I'm the guest for today, and okay.
How are you feeling yourself now?
Give it up for the guest now. All right, you're welcome to our YouTube channel. Say I'm not smiling. I am not smiling. But anyways, I'll tell you why I'm not smiling after the video. Thank you. Make sure you watch it to the end so that you know the reason why I'm not smiling.
And please subscribe. No, you just have to subscribe. With our experience today, please just subscribe.
And do well to hit the notification bell. After a long time, we're back again. All right, thank you very much. So,
yeah, my first question, what was your first thought when you found out I was pregnant?
The joy of being a father. Like it was a beautiful one, because I was like, I will now be a father. Like I imagine myself that I'll have a son. Me when they just born, I ain't one born son. So like that feeling was quite amazing. Like very soon I'm going to be a father. Very soon I'm going to be a father. It will not just be, is it because you are married? No, it will now be like,
because you don't born.
You understand? So, and in Nigeria, you are not responsible until you are married and you have a son or probably a child that you are responsible for. So, like, I feel like my responsibility level is growing high.
So, remember that we went to the hospital to find out actually that I was pregnant.
And they thought that we were underage. Under where they wrote married, a bit
single or married. Then now the form that they filled for the test,
they just put dash. The dash. We are not sure that these people are married though. Maybe
instead of the lady should just ask, are you married
they came
or
to
single?
And
question.
You look like SU. Oh sorry, you are SU. And like people were not shaking me. Like they do mistake.
Actually, it was so funny. So the expression on their faces when it came out positive and we're so happy. And I can imagine that maybe they were just thinking that what was happy inside of this.
I remember, yes, you were happy when they gave you the result. Before we got home, you were not happy again. I remember. Yes, I remember. You were not happy again. You're like, she
mixed feelings now.
I don't know. She was not happy again. Now, when we got to hospital again, when we did our first scan,
yes,
like they were now telling us some story about how the baby has not grown to the point. The
baby's the gestational age was not matching. Yes.
The gestational age and the size of the baby does not
match.
Coincide. And like,
yes.
This is where I want to shock you people new. So now we'll still come to how we know he's a boy. All right. So now, like all those periods, you were now changing back to your happy mood, but the moment those news came in and like gestational age and like maybe it's you that say you don't know how pregnancy is going to look like, that you felt like we should still wait, we should still hold on and all that. Now that they are now telling you story about this thing, you're like, hey, I will not lose this pregnancy. Like, why are you up and down? Why are you philandering?
You don't understand. The hormones during pregnancy is not stable. So at that moment, it was
the initial moment of hormones that was
making
you happy, unhappy, and
it gets now.
So that was.
But let me make you laugh. If you know the kind of urine strip I brought before we took that step of going to the laboratory to take, I did.
Should I test it again? Should I not test it?
I was feeling weird in my body. I guess something was wrong with me. I know something was wrong with me. I was not just feeling myself. I'm feeling as if I'm pregnant. I've not been pregnant before, but I just had that instinct just came that I am pregnant. I kept on buying pregnancy test strip. I kept on doing. It was negative. I kept on As in, it was always negative. Not until I said, okay, let me just clear my doubt and go and do blood test. What is the weirdest or funniest thing I did when I was pregnant?
Weirdest cravings, none. Cravings were the funniest and the weirdest things you brought up. This one, that one. I want to eat. Thank God you did not say you want to eat meyeli. Because I had the man was telling me that the wife was like, I want to eat yele. What which was yele? Nigerian people. Alright, so like she was craving for pepper soup. Good thing. She was craving for amala and gbegiri. She was craving for, I think there was a time you craved for goat meat safe. Like different types of cravings that are like
Chinese rice.
What's all this?
Chinese rice.
Like
Pizza. How did you forget pizza?
Pizza. Yes, but you later got your pizza.
I got pizza.
So after some, like she pestered me for like 2 weeks. I'm like, we have not gone out to that place to go and get pizza. When we go out to the place, we get pizza. But somebody took us out and then they got that pizza.
What's the one thing you won't forget about my first pregnancy?
One thing I will not forget. How you used to wake me up in the middle of the night to come and like your body is paining you, your back, this one. Massage, Jesus Christ. They almost kill me with massage. Like, come and massage, come and do this one. My back is paining me. My legs. I like, what's all this? Do we have to go through all this stress?
No, seriously, sometimes when you're sleeping peacefully and I can't sleep and I'm just sitting on the bed, be like as if I just carry something and I eat your head. The heart of man, desperately wicked. Who can know it? But you know, I prayed with you each time. Yes, sometimes I will have to pray and sometimes you say sorry. I'll go sleep. I'll go to sleep. But no, there was even a time you were angry with the fact that I would just say sorry and I would just go like that. What else am I supposed to say? Should I use my head to be? I said sorry, Pele. It is well, and I will use my hand. I will rub the tummy. Pew, I'm gone. Do you think I had mood swings during my pregnancy? Yes, now. A lot of it. A lot of mood swings. Happy, unhappy, like the one that I mentioned first. And the other one is that sometimes you don't feel like cooking. Like you don't even feel like doing anything. Just sit down on the bed. Like sometimes when I sleep, I just don't want to wake up. I just want to continue sleeping. So, understand? So now she just be there like any day, do something. It's like I don't feel like doing anything. Sometimes, Seth, you are in your world. It's my own world. You are in your own world. I'm like, what's doing you? What's all this? I will now be like, Kilo Shie, what's wrong? Are you okay? I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Like, something is doing you. You say you don't know what's doing you. Why won't you know what is doing you exactly? You should know exactly what is doing you. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know how to describe what was wrong with me at that particular moment. Pregnant women can relate. It got to a time I was like, why wouldn't you know what is doing you? No, you should know what is doing. Okay, I'll now say, tell me, is your head paining you? Is your stomach paining you? You say, I don't know. That's why I knew that this matter is hard. What was my eating habit like during pregnancy? Bring Nigeria. She will eat it. Like, she can eat for Africa that time. I think it was, was it even that time we did one challenge that we eating one pepper? No. It was before this dinner. Because, like, you can eat anything for Africa that time. I even want to ask you a question. Why were you scared when I was not eating meat again? No, you were not eating chicken. And chicken, why were you scared? Chicken that you love like anything. She will serve, she will not eat chicken. I'm like, Kilo day, what's going on? What's happening? Oh, this woman is still okay. Is she fine? Like, eat chicken. Say, no, I'm not eating chicken. I'm like, this one that will, no. When we first got married, they will serve chicken. She would have eaten her own chicken.
When I'm eating my own, because it's a proper Yoruba boy, you have to eat your chicken before you like no, you finish eating first.
I do finish eating I do finish my food before you.
Because you are too fast with your eating. So she will finish the chicken, and at the end of the day, she will now tell me that, give me small now. Give me small. I'm like, wait, are you normal? Are you okay? You gave me one chicken, you owe you two one chicken. So why are you asking for my own chicken? That was how she was behaving before pregnancy thing. But now pregnancy thing, no. Chicken, I'm not eating. Like, you are not eating what? What you used to drag with me before, like you are not eating. Say, I don't understand. I cannot understand why you will not eat.
How did you feel attending to my needs during pregnancy?
I feel like a king. Of course, I'm caring for two persons. You understand? Like, I'm caring for you.
You try small.
Yes. And best award, like best husband award of the year. You just told me.
Let us give it the award.
Replay. I tried that she said just now.
You try small.
So, like, it felt like, yes, you're actually responsible. That's
I can remember there was a lot of times that you had to do the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I was on our cook, that's when you now start seeing video, wishy. Because he just managed to cook food. He would take pictures, he would do video. I don't understand. How did you feel feeling the baby's kick in my tummy?
All right, so feeling the baby's kick, it was kind of cool, a push from the inside, and like inside my own stomach, the only thing I can hear is rumbling food. Brrr. But this one, it will now feel like an electric shock, like I see something shocked you. That kind of feeling, like, wow. It's like, okay, the baby is kicking. I'm like, what does it mean? Like, is it the leg? So sometimes I want to use my hand to trace where the head is, and she's the only one that can trace it. She used to trace it. But me, I cannot trace it. Everything feels like leg. And at times this baby will come and hook himself somewhere, and he will stand boom, like you like
stay there for some time.
What are you doing here?
You obviously see that part of his body.
As if there's a bulging something.
Yes.
So, and I also remember that say, babe, your baby's moving, come and check. I'll just get there, like put my hand, it will just like I will not feel anything.
My baby didn't want an intrusion.
Me, I'm not an intruder.
So how did you feel like following me to clinic appointment, doctor's appointment, antenatal?
Again, best award, best husband award. I feel myself.
Yourself,
actually, it feels like you're doing something that is out of the box. But then, in the uniqueness, I feel special. Like, people don't follow their wives to the hospital, to antenatal clinic. But then, I feel like, wow, I'm being the best. Like, you understand? And some of those things you see in American movies, like, that was how we're doing our love. You understand that kind of a thing. So I follow her, like, you came again today? Yes, so I came with my thing. Now me get this one. So
those that you keep on asking, you follow that today. You follow that today. So a small confession. There was a time I started feeling weird, like feeling hard. Because every time I'm doing one that seems to bring my husband to the clinic. So it was looking somehow to me. So the day that he didn't follow me, that he had to go somewhere, I was like, your husband did not follow you today?
Yes, sir.
I'm like, yes, sir.
She offended me. No, there was a day we were fighting. Wait, was it fight? I guess. No, you wanted me to follow you. And I don't know what happened. Maybe I had an appointment, or I just felt like, no, I'm not going. So you angrily left. I think that was the day I did not follow you. I can't really remember, but I shall know that you got there, you were asking me that money. I said there's money in your palm pay because I've sent the money. So that you not even call me that.
Card number.
You can't
I
say
did not
anything
know.
like,
No,
what's
seriously.
my card number?
I didn't know my card number throughout my antenatal period because my husband
Like,
always follow me and he's the one that knows the card number. So anytime we get there, they ask me for card number. I'm like, okay, I'll call him card number. So that day that he did not follow me.
as if my name is card number. So she called her like, card
What's the
number.
card number? There was a time that you went out, like you had this competition for like 3 days and you were not around. So I was the only one at home. There was nobody staying with me. So what was your thoughts? What was your feeling like?
I was feeling like I was missing my wife, and within 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours, everybody in that place knew that this guy is married. This guy is married. Yes, now because
No
I'm missing
get
my
cheap.
wife. No cheat. Don't look at my face. Don't look at my face. I'm not smiling.
Don't just get
So
cheap.
like my wife is at home. I think it was around 5th month that time. So and I'm trying like Thursday to Sunday.
That day, one day like that, I suffer. I want one gen. I don't know what happened to that. Okay, I think fuel finish. And my phone.
That was the first time you went to our neighbor's place
To go and charge
go
phone.
and charge phone. See, you see the role of a husband.
I agree.
Like it's
I
not
agree. It's
easy.
important.
Not easy.
All right.
Not easy.
So, did my pregnancy bring any changes to the house?
A lot of changes. A lot of changes. I remember before before you got pregnant, there's this waking up early, go to kitchen, cook, and then
I
you
can reach the
understand,
house for Africa. I reach the house
set
every
everywhere.
day.
The room is set. Everywhere is fine. You understand? But as pregnancy enter like this, see all the reluctance. I don't want to do anything. Like it was just like, so everything changed. Everything changed about the house. Like I shall know that. See, I now have 1.5 person in this house. You understand what I mean? So,
But
like
it wasn't that bad. I still
it was not that bad. You still tried.
Yeah,
Of course, tried. Those times I had to cook.
Yeah.
Cook myself, and I'm the best cook in the world.
Hey, wait.
I'm just best.
What to see do? They've come again, no?
What do you think? This guy is too proud. Yes, I'm proud. Thank you.
So how did the
Sabi?
pregnancy affect your day-to-day operations?
It really did not affect my day to day because I'm not a 9 to 5er. Like I sit in my house, I do my thing,
Work from home.
So it was not really a concern as such. It's not really a concern.
So, now to another level to this thing. How did you feel when I told that my water broke? Because I can remember that you jumped out of bed that day.
I was sleeping. I wanted to. That sleep was supposed to be a long sleep. So because you're already telling me that this night, this night will not be as the normal night that we have been using in this house. Come and massage, come and do this one. So this night, might likely get to the hospital. So
I told you
I was already thinking. And again, I was thinking, who will carry us to the hospital now? Who are we going to call? So now that we just came back from church, I think we're in church till around 2 p.m.
Yes, you got
we cooked, we ate. You did not eat very well
I didn't.
that afternoon. So I was sleeping. That sleep self never enter, never enter body. Just woke me like my water has broke. Like what are they break for outside?
I was wondering where he was rushing to. I was looking confused.
I was confused because I was hearing my throat is like, wait, what's happening here? Water break. Why did water break? Like I was not looking like okay. So when I got myself, like I got my, it was not the water breaking or whatever, but the sleep plus the shock
exactly.
of my water broke. Like I expect water to break in the hospital.
They play my fans.
So why is water breaking at home? This auntie was now walking about, moving about in the house, packing the things she has not packed. We had packed some load, but she was doing extra. I'm like, water broke. You are still moving about. Like, I don't understand. Since that day, I knew that Nollywood is a lie. All I ask you are perishing. So, like, why will water break and you be moving about? You are not shouting. You are not shouting.
They play by fans.
You're not doing all those ones. Like you're
I'm
just
not doing all the drama, Abby.
I'm not doing any drama.
I hear you.
So that was when
It's
I
not
was
like that for everybody, so
like,
there's uniqueness to
this
it.
this thing does not look real. So at the end of
So
the
you
day,
be like, say we never ready.
we took. I felt like you're not ready. We took boat. We went to the hospital before your next question. Like King Kong, you're watching King Kong. You're now telling like I'm like wait to this one
You are
wants to
playing with me.
this
This
one
one
wants
wants to
to
born
give
like
birth.
this.
He's watching King Kong. She's remembering the things that happened in the videos.
The reaction in your face was the reaction on the nurses' faces to like, and the doctor was confused like,
This one.
First
timer.
Oh yeah, first. And they asked me, "Is this your father?" So all of them just became relaxed, like, okay, first timer, something.
This one, the way I'm looking at it, will still take you like 18 hours before you give birth. And so God choke them.
Okay. So what was your feeling like when we got to the labor room? And the first, when we got to the labor room and they had to check that I was open.
They wanted to check all of you. All of you that you are guarding all the things you are guarding jealously and guarding.
What's that now? What's that? What's the meaning of that?
You ask me a question and let me answer. All the things you are guarding jealously, like
Shebi is between you, God, and the doctor. What's that?
Let me talk now.
Continue.
I will still continue from where I stopped. All the things you are getting. Of course, yes, sacred place, sacred part of the body. But doctor say no, open them, I won't check. Like my wife like, say, do we have to check? Is it compulsory? You are a nurse, you should know they will check.
No, the thing is that when I was asked that, do you have to check? Is it compulsory? It is not because I was feeling that this doctor wants to like sack. No, what came to my mind was the pain.
I know. And no, okay, you are feeling the pain. I'm like, two things must be happening, going through in your mind. Like, hey, God of heaven. So that's why they go, they check me like this. And the other thing was that the pain. Because I understand that you are feeling.
I didn't remember that I was covering something at that point.
You should not even remember.
What are you covering? Did they play?
You should not even remember. Like everything in the open.
The only thing in my head was the
breeze don't blow. We don't see yanch.
From my experience, I know that checking, like cervical check, is always painful.
Okay.
So when they said that they wanted to check the dilatation, I was like, hey, we don't reach them, it don't enter.
This time around, so the doctor checked and like, I think they say 2 cm or 3 cm. 3 cm at the first check-in, like blah blah blah. I think it was even the second check-in that.
Yes, I was ready for delivery. That 3 cm, doctor just carry him back, go out because there's no hope.
This one is till tomorrow, but now so got you. And that was around I think around 8 p.m. or 9 p.m.
Yes, around 8 p.m.
8 p.m. 9 p.m. So it was 9 p.m. to 11. That was.
I remember it was around 10. Was it past 10? I was telling that as doctor don't come, I should go and check the reception.
Yes, this auntie chopped. She ate what's it called?
Amala. And they went do.
She vomited.
The doctor said you can eat. I remember vividly that the doctor said that give us something to eat.
Because they were thinking that with the time frame,
exactly from 3 cm, they're not expecting that
it's not going to be that fast.
Next time I should eat, my husband said that he should buy me meat pie. I said no, I don't want meat pie. I remember very well that day that I want amala. Hey God, that's why I sit down with the amala.
Shop amala.
I ate it though.
She shop amala.
For my dear people.
I think it was 11 o'clock that you
vomited everything.
Everything.
I threw it back out.
So I waited like 3,000 plus to feed somebody that will vomit the food. God! So she vomited it, and so it was around that time we were getting ready. Like doctor came again.
I'm sure that he didn't have the mind for delivery. Just said I let them check again to know.
So as they checked again, like this was 8 cm,
was it 8 or 9?
I think it was
Around
around
that
8.
time, said I should
Like,
not. I think that was when I said I should not go back to the ward
this
again.
thing jump. So the man
They
went,
were
changed
shocked.
his clothes,
Changed his clothes.
and
Because all of everybody was. They were
getting
setting up ready for the baby. Clearing the cut, everything.
Like, oh my god! So I was imagining that how would this baby look like? Oh, how would this baby look like? Oh, because I have this idea of fine babies. See, what you think is what will happen to you. So
as a man thinking in his heart.
It's not thinking.
Ticket! What? Repent.
Alright, so I was thinking it and blah blah blah. Got into it was time. I was doing video recording. Somebody was asking me, "Are you not afraid? Are you not this one? Which one is afraid?"
Wait, I even want to ask you. You were there throughout the whole process. So the baby's head was coming out. Like, what was going on in your mind?
No, be two of us be doctor that day. Now 2 doctors inside that place. Like,
Pushing.
push. Like, I was looking at the baby's hair. It was the hair I was seeing. Hair, not the head. Do you know? Of course, the hair is on the head. So I was seeing the hair. I was like, this thing is about to come out. But when you relent, the thing will just go back inside. I'm like, which kind of thing be this? So this doctor was not like, can you just try this last time? Let's just try this one. So I'm like, well, so this time around it was like, all of us now go shout push you. So like push as if now me they push. I was still doing my video recording anyways. So I was recording it, I was like shouting push. So doctor too was like push. I was like,
we can see the baby's hair already. Can you just push and let the baby come?
Now so all of us push you.
How many push step?
I think it was.
Is it 3?
3 times.
It was 3. It was the
3
third
times.
one.
It was the third one that they finally pushed out, and I saw my baby. I was like, whoa! But of course, there's no beauty that we should be holding as at that time. It was just precious, like seeing a baby. That was the first time I'm seeing live delivery. You understand? All the ones I've been watching is screen. So we're like, wow. So now, so baby they come. As baby come like this, I change direction.
I didn't know.
The wife don't born now. So I switch camera to where my baby is. So I was just coming back to check. So the next thing was that the doctor was still struggling with placenta to come out, and finally placenta came out. They were dressing the baby.
I want to ask you. So when you saw the baby, what was on your mind?
My baby don't finally come. Like I was checking his body, checking his head, checking his leg, checking everything. I was keenly looking at what the nurse was doing to this boy. Like, so don't do anyhow. In my mind, don't handle with care. Like, you understand? So they wanted clothes, brought clothes and all that. And when they finished dressing the baby like this, collect my baby. Rebao shata. Alabanda dia sota. If you understand what I'm saying, please translate it in the comment section. Alright, so and that was in Nigeria. There's nothing like skin to skin bonding. No, Nigeria no they do that kind of thing. So, but I carried my baby and I was praying. I did my naming ceremony in the hospital. The one day when they came to do in the house, I almost caused trouble.
God, see guys.
We get back to
that story. You don't want to hear
we
it.
get back to 11:47 on Monday morning when we went for what's it called? Immunization. They said, "Do you want to do birth certificate?" I say, "Yes." Now we know the name of the baby already. Baby, I don't do.
Have you heard that kind of thing?
And actually, we have been calling this boy's name since the 5th month.
Since in the womb. So
when we wanted to check gender.
My dear brothers.
Yeah, somebody was asking that how did we get to know the gender of the baby? So we wanted to check gender.
We wanted to actually check.
We
went for scan 3 times just to check gender self.
No, I think the other scan was normal scanning.
Okay.
But the one that I want to know the gender. And we don't buy boy clothes. I bought boy clothes 5th month now. Bought one boy clothes 5th month, and then we're
We
getting
never
ready.
bought female
We did not buy
accessory
any
at all.
female this thing.
Never did.
So I think what happened was that we got a name. And of course, if God said the name of your baby is John, how come the baby
John
will not
cannot
be a girl? So the fact that the Holy Spirit said the name is John, forget that thing.
They were so convinced
Like
that it's meant to be a boy.
It's a boy. So anytime we are referring to him, like even my sister-in-law knew that
The baby's name is John because she was not staying with us at that particular time.
Why we're like during that period, we're just calling John has kicked. John has woken up inside the womb. So it was kind of
amazing actually.
We're sure it was the 7th or 8th month that you were not like, Shimi, scan by. You need to know. Now this boy, cross leg, no show, Wakanda for life. You will not see anything.
People cannot see, but are you joking with me?
You want to peep?
You cannot look.
You cannot look anything. So he covered everything, and them. So our faith is on God. We believe that whatever the Lord has said will come to pass. He's a boy, and that was
God be the glory.
It was
a boy. Okay. So to my last 2 questions, I want to ask that. Was there a time during my pregnancy that you experienced fear and uncertainty?
Yes, so a whole lot of times, like a lot of thoughts came, and I want to believe that it is spiritual warfare for a man when the wife is pregnant, like serious spiritual warfare, because it's the easiest passage for a woman to the great beyond. The time, that period of pregnancy, because number one, they are vulnerable in spirit, emotionally, in their body. So vulnerable. So now, you imagine somebody that is praying before that can pray for you. Now, you have to be the one doing all the prayer. Like, this person is weak, does not want to do anything, she's not interested. She's born again, she's spirit-filled, she's fireful, but this thing is not just there. It was, thank God for a time, she now had to pick up, supernatural child birth again, to start reading, so prayers and all that. So, like, it was spiritual warfare. In my head, I'm like, God, let this time just pass. God. There was a time where we're praying with a book of Dr. D.K. Olukoya. That one was serious battle. That one was battle.
Seriously.
So we had to pray many times. Like, it was for us to pray that book, finish the book, and go over the book again. So those periods, like,
my husband tried. I don't even think I reach half of that book. Me, that will be sleeping.
No, I don't. Do you even do 10? So, like, but then we shall thank God for the strength, for the grace He gave us. 12 midnight like this, 11 this thing.
Yes, so
Don't start.
pray.
And we thank God for how God helped us. Sometimes they will call that if your baby looks like this, you call. You understand some terrible and devilish thoughts was coming to my mind. A lot of things are like.
Some doctors, some reports from the hospitals that you be like Ebola to just see.
It's like I didn't even tell my wife some of the thoughts that was coming to my head. Like I didn't even tell her, because telling her is like I'm establishing those thoughts. You know, if you don't say something out, it remains there. So I don't want to materialize some of those things I was receiving in my head, because I know it's not the Spirit of God. So, but then, thank God for those periods. The warfare was won to the glory of God, and we thank God.
So, to my last question as we wrap up this interview. So, how did you feel about me after the whole pregnancy and delivery?
Okay, different from what you were thinking, like, I'm now big.
No, it's not even that. That's what I'm even talking about. I'm saying, like, did you feel any different about me? I don't know how to put it, because some men used to be like, they appreciate their wives more. Some people used to be like, that's no. Some people, it affects their mental, like, viewing labor itself. Some people feel like, they don't want to give birth to another child again, like, so their wife had to. go through. So I just want to
I
know
know
that.
me, I'll still give birth.
Of course, I know you will still give birth.
Because
Why won't you even give birth
the
again?
matter did not even like it was
So me, I'm
not
asking, so how do you view me after the whole issue?
Normal.
It's not body wise, not
normal. Because I don't even
you don't see
understand
me
your
as
question.
superwoman.
Superwoman.
You say you don't understand my question. Please, how else am I going to explain my question to you?
Your question is big. So now, and superwoman. Yes, now superwoman. You tried. You gave birth within the space of 6 hours. That you got to the hospital, and the all the other like my wife is strong. I have a strong. Your baby is fine.
Wait, I never asked any question on postpartum, and that's the main thing. Maybe we'll make that part 2 because postpartum is a whole lot.
Postpartum is
Maybe we'll
another
talk about that
and
next time.
how she fell into probably she wanted to fall into depression. Thank God for
guy.
the spirit of the Lord.
My guy.
My God.
Postpartum was hard.
My God. So story for another
Story
day.
for another day.
Now the reason why I was not happy from the beginning of this video. We had recorded this video before. We almost got into the end of the video.
And it went away.
And the camera shut down. And the thing did not
My
save.
spinal chest.
Like, we have to do it again. Anyway, thank God. We have gotten to the end of this video. Now, please, make sure you subscribe.
And like the video now. Now.
Please. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I believe you had learned one or two things from our discussion today.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much. Husbands, please support your wife when they are pregnant, okay?
And wives, please.
Don't worry. Just give me that award.
You don't have to deliberately give your man job. I understand the process of pregnancy is not easy.
All those advice.
But if it can
collect all the things you want to collect now, because the time will come, you know,
if you can be truthful to the way you are feeling, I guess your husband would be truthful to you and take care of you. Peace.
Shalom.